Welcome to the Friday Five, where we look to equip, engage, and empower you to tackle faith, life, and challenges that come with being godly men in today's world. I'm Myron Head from Men's Power Connect, and today's message seeks to challenge us to look at how we make decisions in our lives. Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 14 says, "Where there is no guidance, a people fall, but in the abundance of counselors, there is safety." In almost every profession, medicine, engineering, writing, seeking input from others isn't just accepted, it's expected. A doctor gets a second opinion. An engineer submits plans for peer review. And an author works with an editor before going to print. But when it comes to the decisions that shape our personal lives, our marriages, our parenting, our health, why do we go it alone? We take on the role of deciding, influencing, and guiding choices that impact not only our lives, but also the lives of others without the input of anyone else. And why is that? Maybe it's pride, maybe it's the fear of looking weak or not having it all together. Or maybe we've just never been taught how to invite wisdom into our decision making. Let's go back to that proverb for a second. Do you know who wrote it? It was Solomon, a king, the wisest man to ever live, and one of the wealthiest, most powerful rulers in Israel's history. So if he recognized the need for wise counselors in his life, how much more do we need them? Fellas, imagine how different your life could look if you paused before reacting in your marriage and talked through that disagreement with a godly friend. If you asked a mentor how they'd handle a situation with your teenage son. Or if you processed your work challenges with a brother who's been there in his career already. There is safety in godly counsel, relational, emotional, and spiritual. Shared wisdom opens your eyes to what you couldn't see on your own. And God didn't design us to do life on an island. From the beginning, He created us for community. But as men, that can be hard. We're taught to be self-sufficient, to have it all figured out, and to not ask for help. But Scripture tells us a better story. Moses had Jethro advising him on how to delegate and the need to delegate. Joshua had Moses encouraging him in who God called him to be. And then Timothy had Paul, who assured him in his identity and his purpose. Time and time again, great men of the Bible surrounded themselves with wise counsel, and their lives and the lives of those they led were better for it. Now, let me be clear. Seeking counsel doesn't mean blindly following what someone else says. It means gaining perspective and gathering insight that either confirms your direction or reveals something that maybe you haven't considered. Because here's the truth. We all have blind spots, especially when emotions are high. A wise counselor, he listens, he discerns, and gives feedback that brings clarity. So here's the challenge today. Don't just get counsel, get the right counsel. Look for mature men of faith, wisdom, and experience. The bigger the decision, the more essential the guidance. It takes humility to ask for help, maturity to listen, and wisdom to apply what's right. I pray that you walk in all three, and that your life, your leadership, and your legacy will be stronger because you choose to seek wise counsel. Thanks again for being a part of this community of men where we are seeking to grow into godly men, husbands, and fathers that God is calling us to be. If you have not yet, be sure to subscribe to our channel at the link in the description and turn on those notifications so you won't miss a single Friday Five. Until next time, find wisdom in the safety of others. Grace and peace.